Welcome back to my channel, and in this episode I have a bit of an update. I want to show you what I've been up to in my Hail Caesar project as of late. Stick around after the intro and I got some stuff to show you. So I managed to paint up a unit of regular unit of galls. I don't think my painting will win me any awards, but I think I like how they turned out. You probably can't see it here because of the lighting here. I don't have quality light. I do have ring lights, but for some reason they're not picking up the detail. So I'm gonna have to leave some pictures of this unit at the end of the video. So stick around for the end of the video to check out the pictures. Hopefully they'll show you the detail that I put into them. I painted them, I think, in my opinion, a little bit, I would say a little bit more than tabletop standard. Most people paint these models with just a flesh tone, then a wash, and then a little bit of highlight. I think I went a little bit extra because I went and highlighted and detailed eyes, nose, pants, tunics. I wanted to do something special for these models because I think these models are quality looking models. I think they're decent. Some people prefer Victrix. I like Victrix too, but I think Warlord makes some quality looking models as well. And I think these models deserve the, how you say, in the 40K or Warlord, not Warlord, Warhammer, sorry, Warhammer, the parade standard of painting. So I figured I'd give them the parade standard of painting, even by highlighting hair to make it look like they have a shine on their hair. You know, I just wanted to, you know, give them that good old quality paint job that I think a lot of people don't do with these models. And I think these models deserve quality paint jobs just like Warhammer models do, just like any other group of models do. So yeah, I went a little extra on them, but I still think it's tabletop standard. It's not museum quality paint job. I even did a little bit of kit bashing. I kit bashed this one guy here with the spear. I think I kit bashed one other guy too. Where's he at? Where's he at? I know I kit bashed one other guy. He has his spear standing up. Oh, here's another guy. And I kit bashed this dude. The dude throwing a spear. I had a lot of fun doing the kit bashing with these models. Here he is. Well, I guess you can't say that's a real kit bash. He's just a regular model. I didn't cut off any hands or anything. Just, yeah. Okay, so that one is not kit bash. So I did maybe 2 kit bashes on this model. Kit bashing with the models that you have in the box. I guess that's still kit bashing, technically speaking. Not sure, but if it is, let me know. If it isn't, let me know in the comments. So painting these models I found very easy. Not a lot of unnecessary detailing in them. When I was doing my Warhammer stuff, I had Chaos Space Marines, and if you can paint Chaos Space Marines, by any means, you could paint these bad boys too, because it's not a lot of trim, not a lot of unnecessary detail. You don't have bones sticking out of the armor and all that crazy stuff like that. So painting these models are very easy. To not to overwhelm myself, I paint 4 models like in 2 days, because you know, I'm retired, you know, I don't have too much going on right now. Don't have the Hail Caesar group and the wargaming group that you have, that I would like to have here in the Jonty and Pattaya area. And by the way, if you are interested in playing some miniature wargaming and you're in the area, don't hesitate to drop a line. I guess my email is somewhere in the channel, I believe, but if not, maybe I'll drop a link on that. So, but anyway, painting them was very easy, and this is not my first go at the Warlord Gauls. I painted them back in the past. What was that? The invasion of Britain, where you had the Imperial Romans versus the Celtics. Well, and these guys are Celtics as well. When I first painted them at that time, for some reason I just could not get into painting them, and it was more of a chore than a enjoyment. And in this case around, my second time around painting them, I really enjoyed painting these guys, putting all the little stripes and detailing on them. I really enjoyed doing that. I found it fun. I didn't overwhelm myself because the first time I painted them, I overwhelmed myself because I was painting like 16 models, a day or something like that. And that was really overwhelming me. And I didn't like that. So I said, you know what, this time around, I'm just going to take my time, paint these bad boys, get them in some kind of painting standard that I can live with, that I can enjoy. And I didn't put all the detailing into them back then that I did now. I just, for some reason, I just couldn't wrap my head around painting these guys. So it doesn't take me long to paint these guys up. 4 models. I paint like 4 models. It takes me 2 days to be exact. From prime to putting decals on the shields, and I like the Warlord decals. Pretty nice. I think they make the shields stand out. They make the shields pop a little. Really like it. And they were very easy to put together, of course. It's just basically you have 2 parts, a lower half, an upper part, and a head. Oops, let me do it again. Lower half, upper half, and a head. And the only thing you really have to be careful with is make sure you, like the lower half here would have a shirt tail. Just make sure you glue the guy with the shirt onto the lower half with the shirt tail. The guy with the chainmail lower half, make sure the guy with the upper half has chainmail. And the guy here who doesn't have on a shirt, you make sure you glue him to the lower half that doesn't have any shirt tail. And I think when you do it that way, the models look better. I've seen people on YouTube put together these models and they didn't follow that, and the models to me look kind of weird. But that's just my opinion. I prefer my models to look like I paid attention when I put them together. Nobody's perfect, and that includes me. So, but yeah, I really enjoyed painting them. It's not a big hassle. Not a big hassle. Very easy to paint. Doesn't take me long to paint them. They don't have a lot of goofy detail like some of your Warhammer models do. Not knocking Warhammer. Not hating on Warhammer, but I'm sorry, I cannot justify playing anything Warhammer anymore or buying anything Warhammer anymore. The prices are just too much for me, and I can't justify paying those prices. So, but that's not the only thing I got to show you, because today I went to go pick up, ta-da! I went to pick up some Ciceronian Roman officers. I ordered this from eBay. Came in today via mail, and I went to go pick them up today. Because as you know, in this box set, I don't. You probably can't see the whole box set. Let me just pull this up. As you know, in this box set, you don't get any officers for your Roman. So I went out to go get. I went up to the post office to go pick these bad boys up. Let's open up the box. I want to show you what's in the contents. So I guess you could say this is the first unboxing on my channel. Let's see if I can get this bad boy open. And thank you, Becky, for packing it. And so, of course, you get one officer who's going to be on horse, of course. And then you got his arm and his head that you'd have to glue on. And then you got the single piece metal guy, because both models are metal, as you quite well see. If you haven't seen any unboxing of these models, of this product, may I be the first to show you. So in this you get the officer on foot. Can't wait to paint these bad boys up. I think they're gonna be a lot of fun to paint. He won't stand up. Okay, so let me see if I can put them right there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So yeah, this is what you get when you order the Hail Caesar officer kit for the Caesarian Romans. I made a mistake. I thought I was getting Mark Antony and Caesar, and I clicked on this by accident. So it is what it is. I'm not going to complain. I can always get Mark Antony and Caesar. I can always order them later. Also, too, I don't know if you can see it, but let me zoom out a little. Here we go. So I got some round bases from Warlord Games, and the whole goal is to put my officers, whether they're Romans or Gauls, to put them on these bases so that the officers in my armies could stand out. I figure if you put them on round bases, we automatically know that that's an officer or a leader. I figure, do it like that instead of putting everybody on square bases. Because everybody else, all my other units, will be on square bases. Let me see if I can zoom back in. No, that stupid camera. There we go. All right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm zooming back in. All right. So that way we can all tell, I can tell the difference who's who on the tabletop. So, but yeah, this is my update in my little unboxing. And I just want to show you what's going on with my Hail Caesar project. And it's coming along, I would say it's coming along quite nicely. Quite nicely. I'm very, very happy with the paint job. And I even painted some, I don't know if you can see that. Like I said, I'm going to have to leave some pictures at the end of the video so you see some of the detailing that I put in. But I even painted some of the, what they call that, Wolin? The paint, blue paint that they put on there. I can't remember. You could leave a comment in there and tell me what it was actually called. I can't remember. But anyway, I even put that on there, even though I read somewhere that the Gauls in what we call France today didn't really wear that. But that's okay, because the Gauls, they cover many, many, many time periods and many, many battles, and it seemed like everybody carried them from the Romans to the Carthaginians. So hey, it is what it is. Maybe that's the cousin who came from Britain to help out his cousins in France. Who knows? So, but anyway, that's my update. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you on the next video.